As the Wabash Valley continues to deal with strong storms, local farmers are trying to get the last of their crops in the ground. News 10's Dan Klein explains how all the recent rain is keeping that from happening.
The corn crop is looking pretty good for farmer Jeff Ormong, but nearby fields are only dirt.
Still waiting to get that done. We've got about 275 acres of beans left to plant, which I could do in about 3 days, but so far I can't get 3 days in a row to get that done.
Parts of his cornfields are submerged underwater where the rains from the past week haven't drained away. But for the most part, his biggest concern is not being able to get his big machines into the fields.
The storms are not necessarily hurting the crop, it's hurting us being able to get in and do some spraying, get some fertilizer on, some nitrogen on, and finish up planting. That's the issue.
According to the Purdue Extension Office, 98% of corn is planted. 88% of soybeans are planted. But those that are planted now should expect only an 80% yield.
We don't like to see excessively wet soils early because we like to get the plant roots well developed, well established, so that they can be able to endure harsher conditions in July and August.
And as even more thunder is heard in the distance, those harsh conditions later on is what worries Gormong.
We want some of this water in August. We want to make, if we get all of our water now and it dries up in August, that will hurt the crop.
But for now, it's a crop that's loving the hot and humid conditions more than most humans. Reporting in Vigo County, Dan Klein, News 10.
Well, one good thing about the storms coming early in the growing season is that strong winds have little effect on crops. Later in the season, when corn is taller, it can be knocked over by strong winds.